Okay, well, at the ILMEA ukulele clinic last week or so, I had some participants who were asking questions about how to add a strap button to their ukulele. I'm a big believer, if you're a classroom teacher teaching ukulele or guitar for that matter, you need to have a strap on your instrument. It's going to be difficult for you to reach out, help a student with the fingering of their instrument, with how they hold the instrument, or whatever you need to do if you're trying to keep the balance of your instrument at the same time as you're trying to play or trying to do whatever it is you need to do. And so some purists will argue whether or not you're supposed to use a strap. It's not an argument I'm interested in. What I'm interested in is what's best for us as teachers and what's best for our students. Okay, I've got it marked and ready to drill here. As you can see, I've set it out on a little table here on a towel. Rolled up the end of the towel here to support the neck so it's a little more stable. Again, I've marked horizontally and vertically the center point on the bottom. Remember, there's going to be a little tail block on the inside. Again, you're going to look for that join where the wood joins up here. That's going to be your center point. You're going to want to do a pilot hole. Use a little smaller drill bit than you think the screw will need. And this is the scary part. Okay, take a breath. Double check your measurements. And make sure you're ready to go. Okay, try to get the drill bit relatively level. And here we go. You saw it go all the way in. That's okay. It goes all the way in through the tail block. If it goes all the way through, that's just fine. That's all happening on the inside. And this one is ready to go. It's the next one that can be a little scary, and you got to make a decision exactly where you want to put it. One place, of course, is to put it right on the back of the neck here. I find that on the ones I've done that way, they tend to tip forward on me a little bit. When possible, I prefer to put it on the side here. Again, if I'm holding the ukulele like this, it's going to be sitting down here. At first I was afraid that that was going to actually impede my fingers up in this area. Turns out it doesn't all that much at all. So that's my next step, is to mark that and then make that pilot hole. So I'll be right back. Okay, now I've taped up the neck where I want to put the strap button. Now I need to make sure that where I'm going to put the button gives you enough room for a strap. I've made that mistake before where I got it too close to the body, and then when I tried to actually put the strap on, it wouldn't work. So I just got a guitar strap that was laying around, or whatever I wanted to use. This one's kind of on the big side, and so I just kind of lay it there just to make sure that it seems to be in a good spot there, and then just take a pencil, mark approximately where I want to go. Okay. So once I've marked that, I'm ready to go on this one. Now the difficulty on this one, because the way that this heel is I'm going to have to go in at an angle. Make sure that you're going at an angle and looking at the length of your screw so that it doesn't come back out on the other side of the neck here. You want to go in towards here. There's plenty of wood in there. You just have to go in at the right angle. So that's our next step. Now this is the part I personally find the most scary. Now we've marked where we want to drill here. Now using the same drill bit, what I often will do is take the screw, just kind of measure it up to the drill bit, and then put a piece of tape around the drill bit right there, just to make sure that it doesn't go too deep. Then we set it. Again, we want to go in at an angle. Use a steady hand here. Check your angle. And that's that. Okay, we're almost done now. Let's see how we did. Just take the tape off. And now you can see we've got just a lovely little hole drilled there. Now, in the pack with your strap buttons, you'll get the button, a screw, and most of the time a little felt or rubber washer. All you do is you put, this part is pretty self-explanatory. Put that through there, and then screw it in. Since you already drilled the pilot hole, it shouldn't be terribly difficult. Just be sure when you drill the pilot hole that the hole is not bigger than the screw itself. Did that once myself. Depending on how much bigger, you got to be careful, but you can get certain types of glue that it kind of expand as they dry, like Gorilla Glue, and it can then fill in some of the gaps. Now likewise on the back, carefully take the tape off. Got a hole right nice in the center. Again, feed the screw through the button and then through the washer, and then just screw it in, and there you got your strap buttons. Now there are those proponents of setting up your strap on the headstock instead of on the body of the uke. I have one that I tried that way. I have to say I still don't prefer it. You can get a little strap that'll help you with putting a, I'll show you that here in just a moment. There you go, simple as that. Now for those who don't want to put that extra strap button on, you can get one of these little leather straps that'll go around the headstock right here. You can just put a strap right there. I've also done it with a string there, and you tie the other end to the strap itself. Still like the strap button on the bottom. If you're not sure, I'd start with the bottom strap button and then put the other end around the head of the uke. If that doesn't quite get the positioning that you want, then go to the other one as well. So I hope that helped. Good luck. It's a little scary, but if I can do it, so can you.